How's everyone doing? Welcome back into Timelocke. Morning is just upon us, and we are down here. So basically, what's going on is moment. Can I hit that thing? Oh, trick shot! Oh, get killed! Oh, did it not die? What? It takes five. Jeez, get killed, loser. Anyway, so we were down here again because you remember, we planned all. I played all these last time. So today we've actually been over here. So I've been working a little bit off camera, and I was doing some mine. I'm like, you know what? Might as well record me doing some of it, and then after I'll probably do the rest off camera. And then the next episode I will do more. And something I decided, kind of on the spot, is the fact that we are now going to drop the floor down one more. So this whole thing is gonna have to drop by one. But we'll get there when that's a problem. I'll probably worry about getting the ceiling all figured out and stuff first, and then what we're gonna do for the walls before we even get that far. And I'll probably also lay some room designs out, stuff like that, because this should be a fun area. There's gonna be so much room down here for rooms that I should be able to decorate and have tons of stuff. But for the time being, we don't really got a plan. The plan is to just keep mining for now, and then kind of see what it brings upon us. More updates, more block, stuff like that should help give a good direction on what in the world we're even gonna do. And okay, I'll go up here real quick. Hopefully, there's no mobs this time. But I started dirting, and I also carved this out, so we have an idea of where we're at. There's an arrow. I want to take that. And the arrows are expensive. It takes 5 arrows to kill one mob, so I'll kind of take whatever I can at this point. But yeah, so this is up where we are. 2, 3. So I'm kind of trying to do this in like 3 or 4 block sections, is what I'm thinking, just so that it's easier to deal with the the torches and all the stuff like that. So if I mine out a 3 block section, then the next section I carve carefully because I'm trying to leave all this. I was trying to leave all the stone just so it's easier. Besides this one. This one was already broken before I decided to do this, so messed up my plans a little bit, but oh well. So this next section, 3, 3, and then we can take care of all the stone. So this is kind of what I have been up to. There's not a lot of excitingness when it comes to just aimlessly sitting here and breaking blocks. Well, the thing that I don't like is that mobs are really close. As you saw, that skeleton was literally right there. It was right in my grill. Do people say that anymore? I honestly don't know. I can't tell you the last time I heard that phrase used. But yeah, so we're actually getting pretty close. Probably 3 more sections, and then we'll be good to here. And then luckily, it's tons of dirt once we get over here. That's the good thing about this is there's not tons, and there's like another section or two of crazy stone, and then after that, we're kind of in a good spot. Yeah, see, we're already back down to dirt here. So that's good. But I mean, it is nice with the stone because I feel like for some reason I feel like the stone axe or this pickaxe goes so much quicker when you're using a diamond pickaxe instead of a diamond shovel because I feel like I tear through the shovels. But then when it comes to pickaxe, I feel like it lasts longer. I doubt it has longer durability. It just probably feels like that because how much slower stone is to mine. That's my guess, honestly. I don't know. In my head, it feels better to mine one of these. Also, trying not to leave too many spawning spots because don't want a lot of mobs spawning. We need to go out and mob proof some of this stuff. As we build through sections, the stuff does get naturally just get itself mob proof from me just building over areas because a lot of the torches in the main space are kind of just scattered everywhere, and then I'll come through and I've started to organize and fix up torches to save spam. I need to start doing that more closer to the base because it gives it more of an even pattern. I'm trying to think of what the word for it would be, but it's a lot more even that way. Doing this all symmetrical and spaced out, and it's perfect for mobs spawning and stuff. I don't know what the exact perfect level is, but this is working for me at one every 4 blocks, so each torch only really has to do a 3 by 3 section, or technically it's a 2 by 2 by 3 or 3 by 2, depends which way you look at it, because the torches share this middle spot. And you can see it's darker, which I mean it would make I could then put a torch here, but that just feels like overkill. But it is an option though, since all these are equal squares. But today is the second day, or technically the first day. As I'm recording this, this is gonna go out probably later on this week. I've kind of done a little bit of bulk recording, a little bit of not. Where March Madness for college basketball, the conference championships have started. So I have 3 games on right now, one on my TV and on my monitor. I got 2 split screens, and so today's the first day where there's actually some games to watch. So that'll be taking up my time over the second half of March. 'Cause that's always my favorite time of year. I love watching college basketball. It's just such a fun sport to watch. The chaoticness, the upset, the amount of games that you will spend 4 days watching, and then it's sad because it ends so quickly. But just the fact that they send 68 teams to a tournament and they all play each other. Not they don't all play each other. They all play, and you never know who could win. It's anyone's game at the end of the day. That's always the coolest part. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I felt weird going there for it. I might just be crazy. Oh, and I already messed up my pattern. Man, I was doing pretty good too. Oh well. I don't know why I arbitrarily do that a lot with projects. I'll just like, oh, I want to do this certain way, even though it doesn't matter because all of these blocks will be broken eventually. So it literally does not matter. No one will know besides me. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you see, look at all the dirt appearing now. This should make most people pretty happy, especially me, because that just means that things are gonna start moving astronomically quicker. But also that means I'm gonna start tearing through some diamonds because I went mining and I was gonna make a clip to talk about something, but then I don't know if I'm gonna post the clip or not. But when I went mining for a little tiny trip, I literally found tons of diamonds. So I have 15 now. I had 19 because I've made a shovel and a pickaxe since then. But one thing I'm trying to figure out if I want to do or not is since I'm playing old beta Minecraft, I want to talk in the tense of as if it's happening right now. So I'm going to try not to mention future features and like look at things as if other stuff doesn't exist yet, if you get what I mean. But then that also means that I can't talk about like modern topics and stuff. Like I wanted to talk about Dream getting outed for cheating yet again through another speed run. Not speed run through some championship playing and some other little things he's done streaming wise. And it's like I don't know if I want to cover it or not because it's modern stuff and I like the idea of this being the idea of an old thing where I talk about stuff that is only dated to me, so your only reference point is going to be, well, listening to this. So if I talk about, oh, hey, I'm gonna go do this, or hey, I'm turning this old, it's like your only reference point is, okay, how long ago was the video posted? Instead of, oh hey, 20 what blah blah blah, I say the name of it. So that's kind of been something I've been trying to figure out. Let me know what you think would be more entertaining to you guys. Would you rather me have dates for the videos feel like it's stuck in the past, or would you rather it still be modernized and like talk about current Minecraft? Because I've been going back and forth on which one I would honestly rather, and I'm not sure what is better because there's tons of topics about Minecraft news and all kinds of stuff. Like, the Aether just had a new release. Aether 2 is coming out into alpha. It's in alpha development. Not that it's coming to alpha. I thought the same thing at first, honestly. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of that in the comments below, because I am definitely interested in what others do think about it. Also, kind of don't want to be out in this, because this may end up getting me. I mean, the skeleton stuff are already jumping me when I was down there in that little corner, but now I'm actually kind of visible to them. I may just come back and get this off camera, get the rest of this all done, because I mean we're basically there. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna pack up my belongings for the time being and walk away, because we got some pretty good progress if you take a look. And there's iron to grab. Then we have this area all worked out, and I decided that this wall is going to this is all going to be the flattened cobblestone wall. I was gonna like go back in, because if you look, this the cobble up here burrows back in long ways, but it would have made really weird rooms, so I'm just flattening it right there, and I'm glad I did, because you find stuff underground and you're like, man, I did that for a good reason. Yeah, and then all of this will need mined down to be flattened with it too, which this can be done after the roof. So the roof can get done, and then that can get done, and that'll give us a good scale. Because, I mean, I didn't really... Actually, I don't think I'm going to make the wall flush here. I think I'm going to put another block on the outside of it. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because that's a lot of cobblestone to work with, honestly. And if anything, leave this wall like this for now, and only worry about this side, and then come to it a different time, because we are going to be updating soon. I think for episode 101, I want to go to beta 1.2, which I think would be really cool. But it also does mean we need to get preparations and little things like that, because I'll have to look at what the update entices, and then do things for like if crafting recipes change, items you can't get anymore, kind of stuff like that, just so that our world can be as functional as possible with it. So another thing is I was going to talk about is how these farms are doing really well. Cactus, I've already through and harvested other cactuses a couple times and stuff, so I have a bit of collection. But I do like how they're really tall and it provides like a wall for everything. I didn't mean to pick those up. I'll throw those in the chest. You can see what our little collection is, and I'm starting a book collection too. I got 52 books. I like that because it is not as much on you, because this whole chest would be reads when I can just make them books. Because they'll probably put a use in the future for books. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, what we were talking about earlier. You know? So it's weird. I don't want to break that illusion, but because I mean, I already know what things will have an ability in the future. Like, I see what modern Minecraft is updating at the moment, and I do like the idea of keeping that bias out of here. I mean, you saw me last time when I tried crafting a book with leather, and I saw that it's only paper in this version, and I was like, oh man, I gotta make tons of these, and I got happy about it. It's fun little things like that has the modern Minecraft messing with prehistoric. Can I call it prehistoric Minecraft? Because that's kind of what it feels like at this point. I mean, it's old, so, but yeah. So the next big thing we're gonna shift right away back into the base is I need to figure out what to do with this room. Also with the floor. being flat with this now, I mean, it's only a 1 block step up. So realistically, I'll probably cut like a 4 by 4 area right here, and I'll put stairs, and it can just be a walk-up room. Because originally, I was really thinking about making this a the spot where I honor the fans and stuff. But I had a recent development and idea in my head which could lead to something better. And I already got plans for a couple things over here, but these are probably going to be post 100 stuff once we're into the next update. Because right here we got the goal room, and then right here we had the ancient farming room, which is now just a huge hole in the wall. And we can't go. How much deeper are we allowed to go? Right here would, and that would be if we wanted it to only be 3 blocks, which we're not. We're gonna definitely want it to be higher than that. And because of that, I say the minimum this thing can be is, let's see, so this is the wood. So the minimum we can go is right here. So we can literally only go 1 block down. So this is as big as this room could get. I mean, the room can expand that way, and it technically can expand this way until it hits the staircase, which I guarantee you with how large this room is, it'll run into that staircase at some point. So there's not actually a lot of room with the staircase as I was planning on. Which does suck though, because I had a really cool idea for this room. But we could definitely still do it. It's still in the realm of possibility. It would just have to be somehow more expanded, which could just mean going that way. But yeah, I'm kind of gonna hold idea off for a different, and then I might make this a thinking room where I put all the blocks I have to build stuff with. Because seriously, an issue is the amount of blocks you have to build with. There is not a lot of stuff to do. So if we make this a room where it's like an office type of thing, where I walk down here and on the wall I'll just have all the fun blocks we got to use. And I can be like, okay, cool, here's everything I got to build with. Let's see what colors, what patterns, stuff like that. I think would be a really cool thing to do. And that's what and we can expand this room this way until we hit wherever that staircase is and have tons of blocks on the wall. I think that's what I want to do with this room. Because we're gonna have to completely jump ship on what the plan was, which is a bit of a shame. And then also this room will be getting repurposed, which take that with what you want. I mean, everything was temporary. The first goal I wrote was to build a room that looked nicer because we got gravel on the floor for crying out loud. It's not it's not looking the prettiest, let's just say. So, I'm trying to think of what some fun blocks we could put in here the problem is most blocks are just expensive that I was thinking about adding. Like, imagine iron blocks for the floor or gold blocks. Like that stuff's expensive. We ain't rich. Or even, can you make blocks of diamond? You can. I mean, even blocks of diamond. This stuff is. We are not that bougie. I mean, the diamond block texture is really nice. So definitely would use that if I could. But it's looking like I realistically won't be able to use those because you imagine the whole floor of diamonds. Like, guys, I didn't cheat. I promise. There's no cheating. Well, I mean, you can't. There is literally only this mode with the hearts. There's not like the old modes where you could just build with any blocks you wanted. It's limited. Yeah. So I think we're gonna end this episode here. We got a new plan. This room has officially got a new plan. This room has its updated plan. And then this part of the base will basically be done. I mean, obviously there's more stuff I'd want to do, but okay, we can't do anything more on this layer because everything needs to be. I guess what's on the other side of that wall? I don't even know. Is there stuff on the other side of this wall right here? This, which then leads to this. Okay, so yeah, there is. We have 100% kind of just left ourselves in because of how much world building we've done outside of this room. Careful, I won't fall off. But yeah, no, literally, after you pass through there, it goes off into the wall, and then behind the wall is going to be the huge area. So yeah, thinking will be done, and I'll figure stuff out like that. But that's all I got from you today, guys. I'm going to go continue mining this little area and getting this done. So I'll catch you guys next episode. Bye.